Damn it, Spencer, you picked now to get talkative.
What's up? I got your page.
They came to Brenda's hotel and they busted her for Dorman's murder. Taggert and Garcia got her in there right now, short of breaking the door down. I don't know how to stop her from shooting up at the mouth.
Well, what can she say? She didn't do it, right?
Right, but, you know, they brought her in before on the strength of a hair. She couldn't have left at the murder scene. And a bloody scalpel she did not leave in the trunk of her car. So you know, if they got a warrant for her arrest, they found something else on her.
All right, they're setting her up for sure.
Yeah. And at the rate they're going, they're going to be to the grand jury by tomorrow morning.
Are you saying you waive your right to an attorney?
I'm just simply saying that I don't feel the need to wait for my attorney because what I have to say is very simple. It's the truth. I know what you guys are doing. I know you're setting me up. Do you really believe, okay, if I did do this, that I would leave a bloody murder weapon in the trunk of my car for a week? Do you think I'm stupid? I mean, do you think that I wouldn't possibly think of maybe cleaning it off or getting rid of it?
Oh, but you see, some murderers panic, especially passionate murderers. They tend to not do what's so obvious.
Really? Well, that's very informative, but it doesn't really apply here considering I didn't put the scalpel in the trunk of my car. You guys did. I understand what's happening here. You're planting evidence around me, and you think that you're going to scare me into incriminating myself, right? Well, that won't work because I didn't do it. Now, I know, and you guys know, that you can't hold me in here and that you have nothing to make this arrest stick.
These yours?
I might have an outfit that looks like this.
There's blood on it, Miss Barrett. Pierce Dorman's blood, to be specific. 3 guesses where this garment was found.
Well, I don't know where you found that, but my outfit that looks like that I dropped off at the cleaners a few days ago.
Then I wonder how this wound up in the garbage bin at the Cosmopolitan Hotel then.
Well, probably because you guys can put anything anywhere you want and say you found it anywhere you want. I'm assuming that one of you picked it up from the dry cleaners and planted Dorman's blood on it, right?
Funny, it seems to me that someone decided to dispose of this garment intentionally.
Well, that's probably because that's the way you want it to look. But guess what? You can't prove it because it just so happens that I always keep all of my dry cleaning receipts.
Which say what? One blouse, one skirt?
Well, maybe that's what it says, but my dry cleaners also put little tags on my clothes. Well, you guys probably already took care of that too, though, didn't you?
Why don't we go back from the top and review the facts?
Well, we could do that, but my idea of facts and your idea of facts are two completely different things, aren't they?
Well, we'll see. Why don't you give us a general outline of your movements the day that Dr. Dorman was killed?
My movements, okay? What does that mean? I got up, I brushed my teeth. I mean, do you want to know what I had for breakfast? I'm not exactly sure.
Miss Barrett, I thought you didn't want to waste any more time.
Well, this whole bloody thing is a waste of time, isn't it?
Very interesting adjective, Miss Barrett.
Skip the incidentals. What time did you leave your hotel room?
Before dawn.
My, I didn't know that you were such the jogger.
I got up before dawn because Sonny and I were taking a drive out into the country. We went to have a picnic.
So idyllic.
Yes, it was. Jason called on Sonny's cell phone, and Sonny didn't want to answer it at first, but then he decided...
Yeah, business is business.
He decided to answer it, and Jason told us that your brilliant department down here let Dorman go, so we went back into town.
And why was that?
Because you let Dorman go.
And Sonny Boy wanted to meet up with him, huh?
Sonny was concerned because he was afraid that you guys were going to screw things up. And he knew that Dorman might go by the hospital and that he might pick up the drugs and skip town.
Yeah, and he couldn't have that, now could he?
You know what? This whole thing really isn't about me, is it? I mean, it really is about Sonny, isn't it, Taggert? You guys can't set him up, so you're going to set me up. I'm the easy target, right? So what do you think is going to happen right now? Do you think that you're going to call me in here and that you're going to start asking me a bunch of questions and then I'm going to get upset and then I'm going to, what, tell you something about Sonny? You think I'm going to say, oh, I'm covering for him?
Are you?
No, I'm not covering for him because Sonny didn't do anything either.
Well, for the sake of argument, let's just say our dear Mr. Corinthos is, on this rare occasion, on the side of law and order. Well, let's get back to your day. So, you accompanied him to General Hospital, but you didn't stay with him.
Yeah, we got separated after I bumped into Ned Ashton and he told me that Emily had been brought into the hospital. Not for a drug relapse, but she was hysterical because she'd found out that Dorman had stolen her diary.
How'd you feel about that?
Well, I was concerned because they said that she had gone practically catatonic over it.
And that upset you?
Yeah. I went in to make sure that she was okay. And I gave her a locket from Lois with a picture of Brooke in it.
You like the little Quartermaine girl, don't you?
Yes. She's my friend. And we have a few things in common.
Like drug addiction?
Like drug addiction.
Which brings us to another whole question completely. Is Dr. Dorman your supplier?
No. I was addicted to prescription drugs.
So that night you didn't go down to the morgue to meet Dr. Dorman to make a connection?
No, I went down to the hospital to warn the Quartermaines that Dorman might be there.
Because you're a surrogate family, and what affects the surrogate family affects you, right?
Yes.
Were you on drugs that night?
No.
Were you strung out because you weren't?
How'd you feel about Dorman framing your husband?
How do you think I felt about that?
Well, I think you were pretty upset with Mr. Dorman. On behalf of your husband, your lover, not to mention your surrogate family.
Valentine can't step in now. This train's already left. If Brenda's in there spilling like I think she is, she's gonna hand them over an indictment on a silver platter.
Well, what can she give him if she didn't do it?
Attitude. She'll yell, protest too much, and angry cops. On top of being stupid, they're equally dangerous.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
All right. I got something in mind, okay? But I can't make a move until they do. So I want you to stay cool and just help me. Hold up. Okay, you know what? That's it.
One second.
It's over now.
I couldn't have said it better myself.